Hello, y'all. It's Sunday, April 19th, 2020. So it's like almost 1:40 in the morning, and I'm sorry, tired. But I was restless and couldn't really sleep. But then, this dream I had, it's like the reason I felt like I had to hurry up and hop on it while it's fresh in my mind. No, I'm sorry, trying to hold the phone. So, as y'all know, I don't get along with anyone in the family, and I think the worst person to get along with is my own twin sister. So, I had been off and on by the idea of my family being involved in my gang stalking and being narcissistic abusers. I had been, and with this coronavirus hoax, lie, whatever going on, I had been debating on whether or not to contact any family members. But, my family hate me so much that I'm not welcome or allowed to even be concerned about them. And I don't know how many family members' phone number. Well, I don't have not many of them have my phone number or call me anyway, except a few siblings, and not even all of them. So I think I don't even know. I doubt if the gay brother Mark's phone is blocked, but he never calls me. But I think it's just my twin sister and my older sister. Their phone number is blocked. Because of. Not me, like after last bits of arguments or whatever, so, so I had this weird dream that we were back at the foster mom's house, but we were both the age we are now, 36, almost 37, and, so, my twin sister in the dream knocked on the door with a whole bunch of loose rolls of toilet paper, more like this, with no rolls or anything on it. That she that she had like a whole bunch of, like at least about 6 rolls like that of toilet paper in her hand. Probably more than that, maybe about 6 to 8 rolls. And so then she told me, "Look, Candy, me and you're gonna have to have a heart-to-heart talk." Like how she talking real like. I'm trying to not talk too loud because it's people next door. So, so she told me, that we need to have a nice long heart-to-heart talk. We can't do that without an argument. It's like we can't even be on the phone for 3 minutes without an argument or a heated argument that if we were in person, we couldn't be in a room for 2 minutes without a fight. And this shit been going on since foster care. Some people say that my twin sister's a perp. Other people say she's not a perp and that she's just mind controlled into acting the way she acts towards me. I guess that they probably trying to downplay it and give her and other, whatever perps or whatever, give them the benefit of the doubt. I don't even know certain professed targeted individuals being denial about stuff, like denial about the truth and stuff, or that, like try to downplay and say, oh, he's not a perp, but he's just under mind control, like as if you sympathizing with them. It's just like people try to make excuses for and sympathize with narcissistic abusers. and try to make like, you know, they're a good person, they're not all that bad, or he's not a narcissist, or he's just showing you tough love. Well, quote unquote tough love is abuse, you know. And how the hell can it be any kind of love if they don't care about you, you know? So my twin sister told me in a dream that she wanted to have a heart-to-heart talk. And without saying anything, we both just gave each other a big hug. And then she started to talk really funny, and I got really spooked out and scared. Like, she got spooked out and scared. And even though that was the end of the dream, and I woke up, but I panicked because I was afraid. I mean, even though she, you know, she started to talk funny and then kind of walk away, kind of fade away, kind of, and I felt afraid that in a dream, I felt afraid that she was dying of this coronavirus thing, you know, and you see, they think, including my twin sisters, they never really, just like the foster mom and them, and my biological family, none of them really ever apologized, you know, for the hurt that they done to me. But I'm not always the one who be like, I'm sorry. Are you mad at me? I didn't mean for any trouble. And not just, I don't do that to them, but I'm like that with everybody, you know. So, I'm always the type of person, like, I'm willing, I have my heart open to be willing to forgive them, you know, but they think they're too good to be sorry, or to humble themselves and be sorry. They like look down on me like as if I don't deserve to be apologized to, like as if they owe no apology. And my brother, 4 years ago, almost 4 years ago, fake Krusty Pete, the oldest brother, I don't remember what he did hurtful or mean towards me and his girlfriend that he was abusing at the time, the short 2 or 3 weeks that I stayed by him. And he said, and I make no apology. You know, so, and then there have been times when I would try to reach out to them or call or contact them, and they would get hateful and just, you know, repeatedly rejecting and ignoring my calls. And there'll be times when I haven't contacted sisters and brothers or whatever for 3 years, and me trying to call for the first, like, I remember was upset with the family. I wasn't a Christian or a believer or anything yet, and I was, you know, still, like, the fake called Bible class, they never taught love and forgiveness and all that. All they just talk about this fake Yahweh thing and try to make it like as if the founder was the one who's God in the flesh or whatever, which is blasphemous. Because how the hell if you have women over, if you are like a pimp or whatever, and have people go send you women to have sex with, how the hell is that a Holy Spirit figure? Yeah, Fraudster Henry Clifford Kinley, who I call him Fraudster Queenly. You don't deserve to be called doctor with a damn 6th grade education, and you're a Scottish Rite. He was a Mason, and he studied theosophy and all that. So, I mean, some people think that me and my twin sister not being able to get along, that it's a multi-generational curse, or they think it's just spiritual. My family hiding secrets from me. Maybe they're afraid of what I would expose or find out. The fact that they keep the family. That might be why they talking about, oh, Arthur's not your daddy. Or you're afraid to find out that you're afraid for me to find out that there's witchcraft in my family history, and for me to go in, or something. What y'all afraid of? What you're hiding? Because certain strangers will tell me right off the bat, when I show them, all I gotta do is show them the biological dad Arthur's obituary picture, and they're like, "Who? Oh yeah, you favor him a lot. So they say I favor him a lot. But then they tell me I look just like my mom, but they could see some of him too. And so but it's only the mentally slow, crazy biological family, because the biological mom, Frances, like the brothers and sisters would follow her delusions like a religion when she was alive. And she would talk all kinds of crazy stuff, just, I mean, I don't even know if she was the biological mom, Frances. I don't know if she was targeted or not, because we kept getting taken away in batches, but at the same time, we kept getting taken away. And what I mean by that is she'll have a set of kids, like 3 kids, get taken away. Then she'll have more kids, they get taken away. Then more kids, then they get taken away. And so, the fact that lots of us kept getting taken away, that's what made me question about whether or not she was targeted. But then at the same time, she would act like a perp towards me. And sometimes I wonder if she even acted like a handler. Like the foster mom, acted like a handler. Well, they both were abusive and controlling and manipulative. And so the biological mom went to her grave hating my guts, and I tried to reach out to her before she died and try to make amends. And my twin sister and other siblings tried to block me from talking to her, and then make like, oh, she don't want she don't want nothing to do with you, and she don't want to talk to you. Well, why is she talking to y'all? So they just I'm forbidden to reach out to my family, even during this crisis. Because if they can act ignorant towards me when my biological mom died and her funeral and everything, they acted ignorant. And I couldn't even make it to my biological mom, Frances' funeral, nor my dad, Arthur. And if that's supposed to not be my dad, but then I almost died on the day he died. So, and then I'm receiving Social Security checks in his name. Drawn up for him. But I'm not your child. I'm not his child. He himself never told me, oh, you ain't my child. But the sisters and brothers and the second to oldest sister and the 2 lighter skinned, like Arthur's 3 light skinned kids, they all tell me, oh, you're not Arthur's not your daddy because you're not light skinned like him. So I'm done with this video right here. I just wanted to get that out to talk about my dream and wondering, I don't even know if it's a good idea for me to reach out to my family and just see if they're okay, during this crisis, or was that prophetic, or was that a dream or a vision or whatever. Because my twin sister, even though it seemed like financially she's way better off than me and stuff like that, but, last I knew she had all these array of health problems at such a young age. Me, I'm obese, and I have already pre-existing disabilities and illnesses from a child, but she has like so many illnesses, you wonder how she's still alive. There was a point in time, I think she told me she had to take like 36 or 37 different pills. I could be wrong, but I remember drastic, like over 30 pills a day or something like that. So, I don't know. I'm just really, scared and just like don't know what I should do. And I don't want to be cold-hearted and just lead them out there, but at the same time, I'm afraid of getting hurt again, and then me being called stupid and unwise and using bad judgment and all that. So I'm going to end this video right here, and I'll talk to y'all later. I hope I can try to get some more sleep. All right, bye-bye.